Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about forgiveness and how we can make peace with our past. And my intention with this video is to give you a new perspective that will hopefully make it easier for you to move on, forgive, and finally leave the past where it belongs, in the past. So what helped me to forgive is understanding that everybody always makes choices based on their current level of consciousness. That also includes ourselves. So when our minds gets into this negative spiral of thinking about the past, bringing the past into the present, berating yourself over past choices you've made, or holding grudges because other people made choices that you do not agree with. And when I'm in a loop like this, I will simply stop and forgive. I forgive as much as possible because I know that forgiveness sets me free. So to give you an example that I feel like a lot of you can resonate with, let's say you were in a relationship that was toxic, it wasn't good for you, but you decided to stay in that relationship for a really long time. Now your mind might be telling you, oh, I wish I would have left that person sooner. I can't believe I wasted so much time of my life. I can't believe I allowed this person to treat me with a disrespect. I can't believe what I did. I can't believe my own actions and behaviors. And when you are in a loop like this and your mind is telling you that you should have regret over the past and past choices, this is where you need to forgive yourself. Because think about this. At that time, you made the right choice. Think about the mindset you were in at that time. Think about your emotional state of being you were in at that time. Think about your environment. Think about all of the outside influences that influenced your decisions and your actions. And when you're actually thinking about this, you didn't have a different choice. You always made the right choice based on your level of consciousness. And that was your level of consciousness at that time. And all of that combined made you stay in a relationship that wasn't good for you. But now, with your new mindset, with all of this growth you have experienced over the past few years, you can now make different choices. So you know that will never happen again. But I truly believe that everything happens exactly how it's meant to happen in order to get us here, where we are right now. And when I look into the past, I do not have any regret, even me staying in relationships that weren't good for me for the majority of my life. I still do not want to go back into the past and change anything because it got me here. It got me to where I'm right now. And right now I'm really, really happy. And I'm also grateful I can use my past as an example to help other people. So I can recognize that it had to happen the way it happened. And then when it comes to holding on to grudges, because that is something I did for a really long time when people cheated on me or they lied to me or I believe they behaved in a way that was unkind. I was holding on to these grudges for such a long time until I recognized I am only poisoning myself with this, and why would I hold on to this? Again, if I can only make choices based on my level of consciousness at the time, the same applies to them. So even though a partner might have cheated on me, I can still forgive because I understand at that time that was this person's level of consciousness. That person was incredibly insecure and unhappy within themselves. Their environment shaped their decisions because everybody in his friend group basically cheated on their partner. So that is all he knew. That is all he saw. So naturally, that influenced his decision making. That influenced his choices. So I can forgive that choice. Now that still doesn't mean I need a person like this in my life. I absolutely do not. But I can still forgive. I can forgive, move on, no longer holding on to it. Because when I always look back into the past and I think, oh, I can't believe they did this to me and it makes me feel so angry and sad, I am holding on to victimization. I am holding on to all of these lower vibrational emotions of anger, resentment, bitterness, and I do not want that. There's absolutely no use for that in my life. So the only way to move forward for me is to forgive and move on. And that is exactly what I did. And something I would recommend to anybody when it comes to forgiveness is the Hawaiian prayer for forgiveness, Ho'oponopono. And it goes like this: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I use this prayer to forgive myself and forgive others so I can move forward. So the next time your mind is bringing you into the past and it's telling you, I can't believe you behaved like this, I can't believe you allowed this to happen, I can't believe you did this or you said this, you stop and you forgive yourself. You use Ho'oponopono to forgive. You will just say it in your mind. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you are doing it with the intention to let go, to release, because at the time you made the right choice. You could have only made that choice. And the same applies to other people, of course. And there's something so incredibly liberating about this, to know that the past does not define your future. Your past does not define how you feel and think right now. You are defining it, and you can actually choose to let go. You can choose to forgive and move forward, because there's no use holding on to it anymore. And the simple fact that people always make choices based on their current level of consciousness makes it so much easier to forgive. And that is all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you got a fresh perspective that will help you to move forward in life more easily now. If you would like to book a tarot reading or a coaching session with me, you can head to my website. The link for that is in the description of this video. I am sending all of you so much love, and I will talk to you in my next video.